Hi, welcome to Diablo Magazine's second episode of East Bay Eats. My name is Ethan Fletcher. I'm the food editor with Diablo Magazine. With this live food series, we're taking a look at the East Bay food and dining scene one city at a time, and today we're digging in on Dublin. So East Bay Eats is, just want to mention, is generously sponsored by Xfinity, so a big thanks to them. And make sure to stick around because we're going to be giving away a $150 gift certificate to Amakara, our featured restaurant today, courtesy of Xfinity later in the episode. So make sure to stick around. And many thanks to Xfinity for that. So let's see. Let's just take a moment to learn a bit more about our sponsor.
Look, if your wireless carrier was a guy, you'd leave him tomorrow.
Not very flexible.
Not great at saving.
You deserve better. Xfinity Mobile.
Now they have unlimited for just $30 a month. $30. And they're number one in customer satisfaction.
His number deleted.
I'm deleting it. So break free from the big three.
Xfinity Internet customers, switch to Xfinity Mobile and get unlimited with 5G included for $30 on the nation's fastest, most reliable network.
Okay, great. Well, thanks. That was a great video. Thanks again to Xfinity for the $150 gift card, and make sure to stick around for that. So East Bay Eats is an offshoot of Diablo Magazine's City series, where we take deep dives on some of the local communities that we all know and love. In our June issue, the crack Diablo editorial team put a spotlight on the city of Dublin, which is why we're here live at Amakara. And to quote the story, which was written by our wonderful editor, Leanne Jones, who is actually a longtime Dublin resident, Dublin has evolved from a mostly rural community to one of the fastest growing cities in America. At 67,000 residents enjoy top-ranked schools, several parks and trails, popular community events, name brand shopping and entertainment, and an impressively diverse culinary scene, which is why we're here. And that growth and diversity is a large part of due to where it's located, right at the crossroads of 580 and the 680 freeways, within striking distance of San Francisco and Silicon Valley, as well as Bishop Ranch. But it has all the sort of suburban, family-friendly amenities like affordable housing and good schools. And so Dublin has sort of evolved into a real melting pot in the Bay Area, and the food scene really reflects that. So located within the city limits, you have everything from authentic Afghani cuisine to acclaimed high-end dim sum, Latin-infused cocktails to locally made craft beer, vegetarian North Indian to upscale comfort food. But we decided to come here to Amakara. It's a place that sort of started modestly as a neighborhood sushi joint and has grown seemingly at the same speed as the city itself. So I'd just like to introduce Myly Carpio, whose family has run Amakara for the last 13 years. Welcome, Myly. There you go. So, Myly, thanks so much for being here. Yep. Excuse me.
Really?
As you can see, this is a functioning restaurant, and we're here at 11 o'clock. But let's say, so Myly, tell me a little bit about how Amakara started and kind of where and when it started.
So my sister and her husband actually owned the restaurant, and about 15 years or so ago, he had been spending a good 2 decades working for a lot of other people in Stockton, where our family's from, and opening multiple restaurants for other people and helping learn all the trades. And he decided it was time. It was time to branch out, open our own place, and do our own thing. So Dublin kind of seemed like the perfect hub because it's right in between all these really great cities, and it was growing. And especially at that time, it was still small, but had lots of big businesses that could support our little growing business.
Tell me about the restaurant at first. It was smaller than this one now.
Yes.
Right? Yeah.
So we were actually on Regional Street, which is walking distance from our current location, but it was smaller. It was an old Sizzlers building. We even have guests that worked there like 30 years ago as busboys and whatnot, but it was smaller. It sat about 110 guests at max capacity, and it was just a good starting place for us.
And you remember actually like sitting down before the restaurant was open and going over the menu with your family, right?
Yep. So Eddie used to sit in front of a computer on a Word document trying to do the layout for the menu and getting the margins just right and lining all the numbers and the letters up. And that was happening, like I said, good 14, 15 years ago.
Yeah.
Before it all was happening.
Well, I know, and I know Leanne has said this. She lives out here. It's really got a great reputation as kind of a neighborhood place that's super family friendly and loyal.
We try.
Yeah,
we try.
Yeah, absolutely.
We have guests from day one still that come from all over, from San Ramon, from Danville, from Pleasanton, and all the neighboring towns, Castro Valley, just to come out and be part of this. And they just recall coming out, sitting with the sushi chefs, picking their favorite person and sitting with them and hanging out. And it was really casual because back then, if you're a guest now, you know it's a different experience. But back then you came out and you could sit anywhere.
Yeah.
You didn't have to wait for a table. Now you're looking at, an hour and a half, 2 hour waits on the weekends.
Yeah,
So
and especially
it's a little
with a sushi place, it's like you have your favorite sushi chef. It's
Yes.
very interactive.
Yes.
You build up a relationship with
Yes.
with these people, right?
So that is one of the woes of growing as big as we've become, is that we try to maintain that very personal, family-oriented experience, but it is a much bigger beast than it ever was before.
Yeah, well, I mean that segue as well to the new place. When did you move in? Why did you make the decision?
We had outgrown for years. We had outgrown the old place. Here, it was a chance for us to build it to what we want it to be. To make it more state of the art, with all these very modern finishes, a lot of concrete, a lot of custom everything, and wood and state of the art appliances, and space for all of our sushi chefs. At the old location, we could only fit maximum 6. Here, we squeeze in 9, sometimes even 10, to try to meet the demands of the business. And here, we can also accommodate 188 guests. And that's without the extra ones hovering over the bar tops. And it's an ongoing struggle for us every day.
Yeah, I mean, tell me a little bit. You mentioned before that it's in a way, Amakara has sort of grown along with the city of Dublin.
Yes.
The city of Dublin has grown. It's a lot different from when you first opened. What's that been like, and how is it different now?
So before, when you drove out to Dublin, you saw a lot of vacant land, and now all of that has developed into these really cool big businesses. A lot of new homes, a lot of new residents.
And we're in the bottom of a luxury apartment complex here, right?
Yeah. So here at Astor, they have over 340 luxury units. So a lot of those those residents are also our guests here, and we've seen businesses come into town, and a lot of people from South Bay and further on the other side of the bridge that come out to live here because it's more affordable.
Yeah.
And so here we are growing with the city as it's really been bursting at the seams, I think.
Absolutely. And just, we have to mention where everybody's vaccinated, which is why we're not wearing masks, and the opening happened. But what's it been like kind of coming back from the COVID shutdowns and having to ramp up?
To be honest, it's not coming back. It's been an ongoing thing for us for the last 15 months. And every few months we have a new guideline, a new restriction.
Right.
So where we are today is our entire staff is pretty much vaccinated, and we have given people the option, if you'd like to continue to wear your mask, then you can go right ahead. But everyone here has maintained, up-to-date vaccinations for that. And we are also allowing guests that are fully vaccinated, which means 2 weeks after their last required shot, to be coming in and joining us unmasked.
Great. And has it been getting better? More people every day? Or?
We've actually been pretty much back to almost 100% of what we were for a few months now.
Yeah.
Progressively reaching and probably exceeding what we were before COVID.
Okay.
So
a lot of pent up demand probably to eat out.
A lot of pent up demand, but that is part of why we agreed to do this segment with you guys today, is because we really just wanted to say thank you to our local community. Like, they supported us, and we're one of the very lucky, fortunate small businesses that had the support of the community through this pandemic, or else we wouldn't be here. We wouldn't be able to stand here and do this with you today. So
yeah, you do see the restaurants that had built up that community support are the ones that are kind of coming out of it. Yeah.
We continue to have those guests to today, but they got us through this. And for months, we just did takeout, and they showed up every time. They showed up and really supported our team and our business. So it's been amazing.
Well, it's a credit to you guys. So why don't you tell us, before we introduce your chef, tell us about what you decided to do the chef's demo here, and what we're doing here and why.
So I think that we continue to get new guests every day. And one of our most common questions, what's your favorite role? And so we like to defer back to the guests on that one. And we go based purely off of popularity in terms of numbers. And our spicy crunchy rainbow is a custom Amakara spicy roll, and it is the #1 selling spicy roll.
Right.
It has all the best things, and all of our sauces are made in-house, and it's customer favorite 3-1.
Really?
Yeah, to the next favorite spicy roll.
And you've been serving this from the beginning? Or
From the beginning.
Okay.
The menu Eddie brought with us, it's his menu. It's all his things that he's had for, several decades now. So,
okay, great.
Yeah.
Well, thank you so much for hosting us. We really appreciate it. I know you're busy, and maybe you can introduce your chef here.
So Jonathan here is our sushi bar manager.
Okay.
And he's going to demonstrate all the steps of putting together a roll from start to finish.
Great.
So that you can see how we put together our favorite spicy crunchy rainbow.
Awesome. Thank you very much. Thanks, Myly.
Jonathan.
Great. Welcome, Jonathan. Thanks for being here and showing us the ropes here.
いらっしゃいませ.
How long have you worked here?
I've been working almost 10 years now.
Really? Okay. And tell us about the roll that you're going to be making. What goes into it? It seems like kind of a maximalist roll. You got
That's
a little
right.
bit of
This
everything.
is called Spicy Country Rainbow,
right.
the most popular roll at Amakara. First of all, we're going to need a sushi rice. Sushi rice is mixed with the sushi vinegar. Sushi vinegar is mixed with the vinegar with the sugar. We boil it. And then we cut the rice so that rice doesn't get any crumbles. And today we're going to need some spicy tuna.
Spicy tuna, great.
And we're going to need some...
and how do you make the spicy tuna? Do you grind it?
It's a ground tuna from the scratch.
Yep.
And then we mix it with a variety of spices.
Okay.
And we have 2 pieces of deep fried tempura shrimp.
Yeah.
And then today's ingredient will be freshwater eel, unagi. This is yellowtail.
My favorite.
Hamachi.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Favorite, yeah.
Our hamachi came from Japan today.
Did it? Great.
And we have tuna, maguro. It's from Baja, Mexico.
Okay.
And our salmon today came from Chile. Very good. And we have albacore, came from Canada. And this is escolar musu, came from Korea. So we have all the fish came from all over the world.
Is it always the same, or do you ever switch in?
We always switch.
Things?
We always try to get the fish as possible.
Yeah.
So sometimes we get the fish from like Australia.
Right.
Never know. But we try our best to get the freshest one.
I mean, it's a little bit of a juggling act. It seems like serving so many fish.
That's right.
Sometimes it's fresh from here. Sometimes it's fresh from there.
That's right.
So it's you have to really keep an eye on what's.
That's
what's
right.
going on, right. Yeah. Right. And what about the accoutrement up here? What do you have?
Okay, so I told you about the sushi rice and the spiced tuna. We have a tobiko. Tobiko is a flying fish roll, flying fish egg. And I don't need like damaged jalapenos, but maybe like a couple slices of jalapeno. Green onions. And tempura flakes to add extra crunch on top.
Okay, good.
Okay, so should I begin?
Yeah, tell us about your sauces real quick before you.
Of course. Oh, I am so sorry about the viewers. So we're gonna need 3 sauces for the spicy crunchy rainbow.
Okay.
Our homemade teriyaki sauce.
Right. Everything made here, right? You're not going
That's
to
right.
Safeway and buying this.
Oh, impossible.
Okay.
This is our house-made spicy mayonnaise. And our own recipe mustard.
Mustard. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, let's get going. What do we do first?
All right. Yeah. So you need a little bit of water so that rice doesn't stick to your hands.
Okay. Good tip. Yep.
And you gotta give a good clap so that the water will.
Okay. Kind of like LeBron James a little bit.
Oh yeah, like that. Huh? Okay. And then you need about a handful of sushi rice.
Okay.
And then you just grab it. You gotta put the rice on the seaweed. This is called nori in Japanese.
Does it matter which side it's on? Is there any difference?
Oh yeah. So there's a what should I say? The smooth side goes on the bottom.
Smooth side on the bottom. Okay. Good.
Okay. So when you put the rice on seaweed, you don't go very hard. You want to make it keep fluffy.
Okay. So you don't want to compact the rice.
Right.
Okay. Now, how many have you made of these? Do you think?
A day?
In your career?
Oh, I don't know, man. Maybe 100 million so far.
Probably, yeah.
I think so. Yeah.
Okay.
And then we're gonna need some. Oh, excuse me.
Sure.
Okay, and some spicy tuna.
Right.
Okay. Go from the left to the right,
Okay.
and then tempura shrimp,
Right.
2 pieces.
With the tails out.
Yes,
Makes
yes.
sense, yeah.
And then when you roll it,
Okay.
make sure you roll it tight, so it closes completely.
Okay. And so the rice kind of sticks to the.
That's
to the
right.
seaweed,
Yeah,
is that
yeah,
right?
yeah.
Okay.
Mhm. And then, oh, I forgot to show you guys. I have to sharpen my knife. This, what? Okay, hi, good morning. This is how I sharpen my knife.
All right. Whew. Just gonna take a step back.
Better than Gordon Ramsay.
Great.
Okay, let me wash this real quick.
Okay. And Japanese style knife, I'm assuming.
That's right.
Yep.
I mean, this is a chef knife.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, it's not. Yeah, just a typical chef knife.
Yep.
So, okay, start from here.
So do you do the rolling mat, or do you do that afterwards?
Yeah,
Or do you not do
yeah.
that?
So, the first of all, I have to put the fish first.
Okay.
There you go. There you go.
Any special order?
No?
Yeah.
Yeah, no problem, no problem.
Yeah.
And now when fish is on top of your roll.
Yep.
Okay. You need to get the saran wrap.
Okay.
No?
No problem. Okay. Oh, so you
There
actually
you
put
go.
saran wrap
Yep.
on it. Okay.
On top. And now we use the sushi
Is
mat.
that so the fish doesn't stick to the mat?
Right. And then, to get into a shape.
Okay.
Mhm. One.
So I've
Left
seen
side.
these in wood. This is plastic. Is it
Yeah,
just
this is
whatever?
made out of plastic.
Okay.
Mhm. But you can find the bamboo one. Bamboo
Right.
one's cheaper.
Okay.
So give it.
So you give it a little bit of height.
Right. But don't push it too hard though.
Okay.
And now it's time to cut.
All right.
Gotta put the tip point of your knife in the water
Why is
so that it doesn't stick to the saran wrap
Okay.
when you cut it.
So you actually keep the saran wrap on there.
Yes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. It will be total of 9 pieces.
9 pieces. Okay.
Mhm.
Why 9?
Eddie made it that way.
He's the boss.
Yeah. Okay. Now I unwrap the saran wrap.
Okay. Great.
Okay.
Now, how do you plate it?
Okay. From the left.
Uh-huh. Great.
Now this is how we lay the roll.
Okay. Beautiful.
Now we gotta put the sauce.
Okay.
Teriyaki.
Teriyaki, you got a little sweetness, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yep. Great.
Then spicy mayo.
A little spice, a little creaminess. Ah, beautiful.
And now our mustard sauce.
Is that spicy at all?
No, it's not spicy at all.
Okay.
Mhm. And now green onions.
Okay. Great. I'm gonna move you over here
Mhm.
so
Okay,
everybody can see. Yeah. Great. Beautiful green, very spring color.
And now red tobiko.
And what is the tobiko? Can you explain?
Oh, it's a flying fish egg. So
Uh-huh.
it gives a popping like.
It's got that.
Yeah,
crunch
yeah,
to
yeah.
it. Yeah.
Mhm.
Great.
And now
And finally,
the crunch, the tempura crunch.
Okay, great. So you've got all your bases covered.
Mhm. There you go.
Beautiful.
And then
Uh-huh.
couple pieces of jalapenos.
Just a couple.
Yep.
Yeah.
To make it pretty.
Yeah, absolutely. Well, I can see they say you eat with your eyes, and so you
That's
can see
right.
why they do. Let's put this up to the camera so everybody can see it.
This is spicy crunchy rainbow.
That is a beautiful looking roll. I can see why people like it 3 times to 1 over anyone. It's beautiful. Well, Jonathan.
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you very much for
My pleasure.
for showing that. I appreciate it.
Sorry, my hands will be fishy, but I'm done.
Okay.
Thank you. You better wash your hands.
Thank you very much. It's beautiful, and I appreciate you guiding us through that.
Thank you.
And let me take this from you.
Oh,
and then we're
wait.
gonna invite somebody else.
Shout
on.
out to Natalie Trump.
Okay.
Thank you.
Thanks so much, Jonathan. So now we're going to introduce Ken Maxey, who's the Director of Government Affairs for Comcast. Ken, how you doing? Good to see you. How are you? Yeah,
Fully vaccinated.
Fully, so am I. So we can touch. We can.
Yeah, we can touch. Man, this is awesome.
Hey, arigato.
Thank you. So anyway, I'd just like to thank Comcast and Xfinity again for sponsoring this, and I would like to encourage anybody watching the audience to send us any questions that we can do that we can ask to Jonathan afterwards. And Ken, why don't you tell us a little bit about Xfinity? And I know you have a store that's right around here, right?
No, thanks, Ethan. So number one, I'm just happy to be here. I mean, to be around people. This has been, shout outs to all those frontliners that have been out there, including our technicians. Xfinity has a store in Dublin located at 4104 Grafton Street. It's a perfect place to do test drive of all of our latest innovations in fully interactive environment. And I must say, if you guys don't know this, the Olympics is happening.
I've heard about that.
And the Olympics is happening. And so for those that have Xfinity, all you have to do is talk into your remote, or you can go to xfinity.com. Just any way that you can. We are the official channel. We're the official network. We're the official connection to the Olympics. So we're looking forward to that.
It's great. I mean, one of the beauties of the pandemic opening, we can watch live sports again. It's really a nice thing. I know. I can't wait. Well, that's great. Well, thanks again for joining us. Let's see. We got a couple questions. Ken, do you want to ask one of the questions for Jonathan?
Sure. One of the questions says, what type of rice is used?
Oh, it's a sushi grade rice.
Sushi grade. And can you tell us again what you put in there? I mean, you're not just boiling it and that's it. You're actually preparing the rice.
Yeah. Oh, it's the top of the grade, the sushi rice. Yeah, you can buy it at the grocery store.
Okay.
So the label, unfortunately it says sushi grade rice.
Okay.
So you can use that one, and then so to make the sushi rice, all you need is sushi rice vinegar.
Okay.
So you boil the vinegar and then mix with the sugar.
Okay. Mix it with the sugar, then you just mix that.
And then put it down, and then mix with the rice.
Okay, great. And sushi rice, is it a little stickier than most? Is that
That's right.
Yeah.
It is.
Okay. Yeah. Great. And let's
Another
see.
question says, what is the staff's favorite role?
Oh, spicy country rainbow, and my personal favorite would be chili spider salmon.
Okay.
And what's in that? What's in the spider?
Oh, so
There's no spiders, right?
No, so I mean, chili. So it's made with the tempura. What is it, the soft shell crab? It looks like this. That's what we call a spider.
Okay. Right. Yeah.
So inside we put our avocado and one whole piece of soft shell crab.
Oh wow. Really?
On top, fresh salmon on top with the ponzu sauce. Citrus like soy sauce.
Yeah.
And then chili oil, tomatoes, red onions, the tempura flakes, and a cilantro.
Beautiful. Is that seasonal or is that available year round?
Available every single day.
Okay.
Please come see us.
Okay. Thank you. I think we have one more question. Well,
What is
go
the
ahead.
best recipe for sushi rice?
Oh. All I can say is just basically
It's pretty easy, right? Yeah, just do that. Yeah. And then we also have what's the hardest roll to make?
every roll is hard to make. But we try our best.
Yeah. You're a true artist. You practiced for years, right?
Oh yes.
What's the roll that takes the longest to make?
Oh, that's a really hard question. Because we do everything very fast.
Yeah.
So I would say there's a roll for lime scallop roll. That would be I think hardest.
What is it again?
Lime scallops.
Okay. The
So
scallops,
inside is tomatoes, cilantro, avocado.
Uh-huh.
So those are all slippery ingredients, right?
Oh, okay,
So
yeah,
when we put
yeah.
inside, it sticks out.
Oh, interesting. So it's the slipperiness of it.
That's
that makes
right.
it
That's
okay.
right.
Great. Well, thank you so much. I think that's all the questions we have.
Okay.
Oh no, wait. What's the best part about coming to work at Amakara?
We work like a family.
This guy's the best part, right here. Right here, yeah.
Yep, right here.
Great. Well, let's Emily, why don't we get the name of the gift certificate winner, and Ken, if you can do the honors.
And I believe the winner is ready. We got the chopsticks. We got to do the drums.
Oh,
And
Donna V. Donna Y.
Donna Y. Donna Y.
Donna
yeah.
Y.
Congratulations, Donna. Thanks so much. And so that is it for this episode of East Bay Eats. And remember to eat out, order ahead, dine often, support your local restaurants, and enjoy. And thanks again, Ken, Jonathan, Myly, and Amakara. Really a pleasure. Appreciate it.
Hi, arigatou gozaimasu.
Bye.
Bye.